Hey everyone, and thanks for jumping back into the Cryptoverse. Today, we're going to talk about the first Into the Cryptoverse NFT, which was recently airdropped to members on the premium list. If you guys like the content, make sure you subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, and also check out the Telegram channel, which you can find a link to in the description below. Let's go ahead and jump in. So, NFTs, or non-fungible tokens, basically took the world by storm only a few months ago. And I would not say that the NFT market is what made Bitcoin go to such crazy prices. I would argue that, it was undervalued for years. You had institutions buying and whatnot. So I think that would have happened regardless of what happened with the NFT space. But you cannot argue that the NFT space did not bring new eyes into the market. There's a ton of artists that launched their own NFTs, and because of that, their fans wanted to see what they were launching, and they were interested in what types of digital art that these artists were launching, and therefore they naturally got plugged into the Cryptoverse. Now, what I find interesting is there's a lot of people that buy and sell crypto, like Bitcoin and Ethereum, that are completely not plugged in to non-fungible tokens at all, but also vice versa. There's a lot of people that are interested in non-fungible tokens, but they don't really care about buying and selling crypto in general. So you sort of have two different worlds, but both of them are successful if crypto is successful. So I think it's interesting. And I also think that, in the future, we will be talking about NFTs a little bit more, not only because I think that digital art is an interesting space, but also because you could, in the future, you might be able to prove ownership of things just on the blockchain. I mean, you can prove ownership of things on the blockchain, but perhaps it'll be a little bit more mainstream in the future. Maybe even proving ownership of your house on the blockchain. Now, that might be a lofty goal, but we'll see what happens, right? We'll see what happens over the next several years, several decades, and see if blockchain does end up being a reliable source for mainstream, for the mainstream to prove ownership of things. Right now, we're sort of exploring it. Obviously, a lot of artists are exploring it in terms of digital art. We just launched this one, so if you want to see what it looks like, you can go to nft.intothecryptoverse.com. If you click on it, it's actually animated, and it says, "What's a few NFTs among friends?" And it's got the Cryptoverse logo that's sort of glitching in and out, and then you have all these other NFTs laying on the ground. If you scan this right here, it'll actually take you to nft.intothecryptoverse.com. It'll take you to this website. So I thought this was really interesting. And again, if you want to go view it, you can go to nft.intothecryptoverse.com and you can see it for yourself. So again, we launched this one a few weeks ago, and the reason for launching it was I saw the NFT market was ballooning to some degree, but it was also somewhat scary for people to enter into another market. We always talk about diversification and whatnot, but I thought one great way to educate people on NFTs is to simply create one and then just give it away. So I was like, all right, well, who am I going to give it away to? Might as well just give it away to people on the premium list. So again, if you sign up for the premium list now, you're not going to get this because this was airdropped weeks ago. But maybe we'll have ones in the future. We haven't really decided on that yet, if we're going to airdrop any more or not. But we will look into that at some point in the future. But anyways, I wanted you guys to know that we recently launched the first Into the Cryptoverse NFT. If you're not familiar with the saying, "What's a few trillion among friends?" we just created this one. It says, "What's a few NFTs among friends?" And really, what is a few NFTs among friends? But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy it. I just wanted to explore the NFT world myself and launch my own NFT, give it away, and hopefully people can look more into that world without being super nervous about jumping into it completely with no experience before. The nice thing about NFTs is you can actually go view them and whatnot in your wallet, and it's sort of like a digital art collection, similar to a digital or a real world art collection, in the hanging a picture on your wall or something. But again, this is digital art, and again, these are non-fungible tokens. Each one is unique, and so on and so forth. So if you guys like the content, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Maybe we'll talk more about NFTs in the future, but I did want to alert you guys to the very first Into the Cryptoverse NFT. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you click the bell icon to turn on your notifications, and I will see you next time. Bye.